Kia ora koutou, no mai, haere mai. Welcome to Cornwall Park on what is a beautiful sunny Sunday morning for us. I am Dan McKenzie here for our Youth Boys Final. We've got our 13s boys kicking off first, but I am joined by one of the most successful captains in the Fox Memorial Premiership, Francis Ledger. Francis, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and like you said, it's a very sunny Sunday morning, and looking forward to seeing some young talent run around. So appreciate you having me, man.
All good. No, it's my pleasure to be alongside probably one of the greats in the Fox Memorial Premiership, and we've got your club here, our Point Chev. They're taking on Rewa, and what should be a good game. Point Chev looks strong all season, and I know you'll know a few of the boys across both teams.
Yeah, I know a few boys from both teams, which is cool. But I also know how hard these boys at the Point Chev Pirates train as well. So because they train before us, and so they're always training. So I know how much work that they put in, and I guess their results show for it. And that's why they're in this position today. That
they have, and they've got a good strong lineup, and that spine is key. You've got the likes of Nasiri Talaya and Israel McGlynn, Diesel Joe Purcell in there, and the hooker as well, Patelesio. That's going to be a tough one. Rewa looking strong too. They've finished second on the table in the regular season. Point Chev too strong in every department, undefeated so far. So can Rewa knock them off their peg and just be the little spoilers in this final?
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to finals, other results don't matter. You know, it all comes down to who turns up on the day. So anything's possible, but it's going to be a big ask for Manurewa. But like anything, the support on the sideline, you know, anything could happen today. So looking forward to today.
And speaking of the support on the sideline, it is a rambunctious crowd behind us with all the Point Chev parents out here and sideline. We've got everyone floating around everywhere. We've got games on field number 2. I think Te Arotua kicking off against Papakura same time as this one, but Rewa will be running left to right, kicking off. And Cornwall Park is I'd say a difficult ground. We've covered games here before. The end goals are sort of on the hill. It's always tough. There's a few slopes in the field, and I remember playing in my junior days. It's real sort of, I'd say, difficult to navigate at the start, but once you get the hang of the dimensions, you're away laughing.
Yeah, definitely. It's the corners. The corners on the end goals, they go into a little bit of slopes, but if you can use that to your advantage in some way possible, you can go a long way into getting that W at the end of the day.
And as we see Rewa ready to line up and kick off for us, we're a couple minutes before kickoff. Our referee ready in the middle, ready to get rolling, and Rewa running left to right, Point Chev ready to receive. And don't forget, we have our ARL annual awards on the 24th of August, so it's a couple weekends from now. We've got our grand final next week for both the Fox Memorial Premiership and the Steel Shanks Premiership too. That's the 17th. But don't forget, we've also got the Point Chev Pirates Premier Reserves in the final on Friday night.
That should be a good game. Being able to help them this year, and they've been going well, so that should be a good game too.
As the hooter blows and Rewa get us underway with a nice towering kickoff. And it's bounced and hit the field of play. And what a start that is for Rewa.
That's exactly right. Like we said, anything can happen on the day. It depends on the day, who turns up and what team turns up. And look what happened there for Manurewa.
So Point Chev defending their first set. They've got a goal line drop out here.
That's one kid there, DJ, to watch out for with the big blonde mullet. He's probably one of their key players.
As Rewa breaking through, number 14. That's Isikia there. It's going to be interesting to see how both teams start here, Francis. Do you take the conservative route and go through the middle, or do you try and shift early, just catch them off guard?
Well, to be honest with you, from my experience, I'd stick to what we've been doing throughout the whole year. You know, we're comfortable with what we've been doing. I wouldn't try to change anything just for the occasion, because once you change things and things don't go right, then that's when panic starts to set in. So let's see what Point Chev have on the books here.
There's a nice little ball from Diesel Joe Purcell. It's a good break there, and they make an easy 20-30 metres off that run, just over the 30 on the first. It's a good start for Point Chev, and they might be in some prime real estate coming back into the set as they float with the touchline.
There you go. So this is finals for you. Obviously a lot of nerves going through both teams, and just trying to get through their game plan by settling down the nerves. But obviously a couple mistakes already in the first couple minutes of this game, so see who can settle down the fastest. I reckon we'll go a long way into getting a good result.
As Purcell's down injured after he took, I think, sort of semi-late shot from that pass where he took it right to the line. Saw a few of those yesterday in the girls' grades where the halfbacks were really digging in and nice and deep to the line, playing real square.
Yep.
Back row was just hitting a good hole, almost like a Nathan Cleary, Liam Martin-esque sort of run.
Yeah, that's it. And that's the risk that you run going so deep into the line. You put your body on the line and you expose yourself by obviously trying to draw on that player. But again, if you get that shot, it could be, like we see right here, could be damaging. Hopefully he's not. Oh, he gets up. Like I said, DJ is one of their main players, so he'll be a big loss if he was to go off. But by the looks of things, he's good to go.
And you can hear the Point Chev crowd encouraging their players, trying to spark up something on defense here. And they've got a scrum just over the halfway line with Manurewa. And it's about, I think for them, just, again, like you've said, the nerves. You've just got to settle it down.
Settling down.
Once you get into that rhythm, it's just all flow from there.
Exactly. So it's the fastest team, I reckon, to settle their nerves first and get into their game plan.
As Rewa looked to go wide on the first tackle, and good little grab there. That was tough little start here for both teams. Just again, like you said, I think their nerves are just still in there a little bit. Give them another 5 or so minutes, and then should be all flow.
I think the sideline has a lot to play off as well. You know, the boys won't be used to playing in such big crowd, so to speak, and you know the nerves of grand final and all for keeps now.
And again, DJ's hitting that runner in the 13. That's Fleur Mapapa, and he's offloaded the ball nicely there.
There we go. That's what we're saying. Just the nerves. If either team can just settle it down by just taking carries, obviously trying not to play their hand, go a long way into settling down the nerves.
So incomplete starts for sort of both these sides in the opening exchange here. Almost 5 minutes gone, and our first half, 25-minute halves for this grade. Our under 13s, as we see another little fumble. And like you said, Francis, I think that crowd is really playing a big, sort of the 14th man here for Point Chev at the minute. They're really sort of just getting under Rewa's skin, but I know there's a few Rewa supporters down the back of the building there. And
yeah, definitely. When walking around the field there's a whole bunch of them underneath the gazebo, so I'd say it's like a 60-40 split in regards to the supporters, but at the moment, interesting to see how Point Chev go.
And they are in prime real estate here, Point Chev, as we see a little bit of an obstruction there. All offside callers from the referee.
Is he pointing the right way, or is it the penalty to Manurewa? Penalty to Manurewa.
Oh, there you go. So I think it was an obstruction call, but hand signals are the wrong way there. I think we had a few of those yesterday, TJ and Joey touched on, as they tap and go inside the 20. Now, who's going to be our first team to complete a set? That's the question here. Point Chev undefeated all season. Finals is a different game.
That's it. Good defense.
As we see a good run and even stronger defence there. Paul Campbell-Bourne was put on his back, and a good tackle there. As Rewa look to go wide through their fullback, who's floated one forwards. And again, inviting the pressure. Manurewa and Point Chev, again, prime real estate here.
Yeah. Let's just see how Point Chev, if they can capitalise on this opportunity. Again, Manurewa had a few errors in their own half, but Point Chev at the moment unable to capitalise on those opportunities. If Manurewa can get into the other half, it'll be interesting to see how they go. So we'll just see how this set pans out for Point Chev.
We've got a scrum just past the 30-metre line there. Again, good position to try and get an attacking kick away, and who's going to be the first team to complete, as we see a good front-on tackle from Fasa Avalu there. It was a little fumble in the play the ball. And it's been quite scrappy so far. I don't think either team's completed a set here, so it's...
How many sets have we had where they've all been incomplete? So
4 or 5 for both teams.
Yeah.
It's not the best start, but still think Nerves are playing a big, strong one, and we can see on the far side, look at that crowd for Papakura and Te Atatu. They're on the far field on number 2.
That'll be a good game on that side as well. Te Atatu, a brand new team. And Papa could have been together for a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how that game goes.
As Rewa go left off the scrum with Panapa taking that run. And he's supporting, he's got some luscious locks, colourful locks on his head too.
He matches the uniform with his hair.
As we see strong defence from Pirates there. Still standing in the tackle though, is Fusikata. And again, the boys flying off the line. It's good line speed here from Point Chef to just try and upset the defence a bit. And we see a very long 10 from the referee.
This number one's been heavily involved. That's the second carry of this set. Maybe he might be one of their strike players since the involvement that he's getting in.
He's had a few touches, Panapa, and he's got a nice offload there. As the pressure just gets to Manurewa there, and they don't complete.
That's probably the best position that they've had so far. Nearly got to the end of the set.
There's a little bit of a slip there from Matafa taking that run, and he's set upon by two defenders. As they go straight through the middle, and that's a good little run there, 10-15 on the fly.
I think if either team can just take a couple of settlers, just to settle it down and get to a kick. There we go again. Is that another knock? No. Carry on.
It's Nasiri Talaya taking that run. As we've got one down in back play.
It's the number 4, Regan.
There's a good, strong two-man tackle there from the two props from Manurewa, Campbell Bourne and Whaniko Roberts. But the Pirates get a penalty to match that. And strong defence. Flops the call from the referee.
There's some big kids out there, especially from that Point Chev team. And Javian Matafa, number 13. Huge kid.
And that's Fesselai taking that run just short of that 30-metre line. They're looking good here, Point Chev. A little bit of a roll on. But Rewa's got some strong defence. The two-man tackles have been working well for them so far. They've just slowed that ruck down, able to get the line set. There's an inside ball and a big bump off there. Oi, oi.
Any bump off, any hit, the crowd goes wild.
As they go wide again, heavily involved, and an easy. Oh, he's floated past 1-2, and
Javian Matafa.
Panapa in there for the tackle for Rewa. As they spring it wide, is DJ Purcell floats one, and
unlucky.
Just couldn't get the finishing touch on that one.
That was a good ball. Unfortunate for the winger. He was unable to take that, but in good position here. Field position. It'll be interesting to see what Manurewa can do from here. At the moment, I feel that Point Chev's on top just because of the field position that they've had and obviously the opportunities that Manurewa has given them. So weren't able to capitalise on it then, but we'll see how they go on defence. But Manurewa need to get back into the swing of things and settle themselves down.
They will want to aim up here. Point Chev, Pirates revenge, ready to go. They go too wide off the scrum to Manurewa, and a good strong tackle. He's been heavily involved. Has Matafa.
Yeah.
Good touches around the ruck too, and he's been strong on defence, and a little bit of a spring in his. Caesar Panapa taking that run again. Another one who's been heavily involved in this game for Manurewa.
He's had a carry every set that Manurewa had the ball, so it'll be interesting to see if they can get him more involved. He's been involved quite a bit, but if he can break the line or help them out in some way possible.
And that's good work there from the Pirates, slowing that ruck down as Rewa look to go a couple wide, and again, two in the tackle. Both teams really trying to slow down that ruck. Whoever wins that ruck is going to be key to winning this, as we see a nice kick, finds a bit of grass.
Went over the head of Tyler.
We've got a good little kick return from Nasiri Tala. He's taking a good run there, almost shy of the 40. Oh, and that's a front on there.
Good contact.
Bryce Palais takes that one, and he's met with solid defence as we, again, good little run. Two in the tackle. That's Dustin Craig on that one, just over halfway. And I think that last set from Rewa was probably the first completed set of the game.
First completed set. So hopefully that helps them settle the nerves. And then they can just build on. Yeah, their defence so far has been pretty good. Limiting Point Chev to a couple of metres. Javian Matafa.
It's a good line ball there, and he's gone through the hole. And Panapa taking that tackle. Good work from Papali'i Collins taking that one. Nice, straight, hard line.
Fifth and final here. Let's see what they can.
Everyone's got a little flick. It's gone through the hands and forward pass.
Good pass. Although they didn't get to complete that set, I think they were in good field position. Javier Mataafa here, he's having a field day so far. His carries and his involvement in defense has been huge.
Especially in that one there. I love how he just took it right to the line, played nice and square, and back row just through a hole. And that's what you want. It's how most of the 13s have evolved nowadays into the extra ball player, the Isaiah Yo's, Paddy Carrigans.
When you think about league back in the days, you think about what did the 13 do? And now that they're the ball players, it's like you can't imagine them just being carriers. Paul Gallen was a prime example of just a carrier.
Yep. Run hard, tackle harder.
Run hard, tackle hard, extra prop. Now they got to have those ball playing skills. Here's that Caesar Panapa again.
As he floats down the right-hand side, they've got a bit of a break, and the pass is pushed over the sideline. Unlucky there for Manurewa, but they know where the space is. I just think they're trying to get there too early. They just need to work that middle a little bit more, tire the forwards out.
I think that's what's catching them out. They're seeing the space and they're trying to get there too fast. Punchev just sliding their defense across and just shutting that down and using the sideline as an extra defender. If Punchev can go on to put some points here, I think it'll go a long way into them having all this field possession and having all the ball.
They've got a scrum, 30 out. Again, good field position. Can they capitalise? As the man who's been heavily involved again, that's Mataafa taking that run. Apologies, that's not Mataafa, that's
Bryce.
Homoru Uepe taking that one.
Here we go. To see what Punchev are setting up here. Obviously they're getting a few settlers. Here's Javier Mataafa. I like how he just plays it slow. Unfortunate on the pass, but I like the way that when he plays, he doesn't sprint to the line. He just jogs and it brings out all the defenders, and then he just picks his options. Besides that one there, his options have been good.
He's hit that front door one well, and the back door was on there, just unlucky on the pass.
Execution, eh?
Completion rates for both sides in the low areas. I think Punchev still trying to work out if they've completed the set or not. I don't think they have. And Rewa's done one or two. There's Panapa again taking that run. And it's caught around the shoulders. And it is spotted by the referee.
Man, I got to give it up to that Panapa, number one for Manurewa. He's done a lot of work so far on attack. He saved the try when they made that break.
And a nice little touch finder there, finally getting into the opposition half again. The Marlins. Punchev's turn to defend, and it's how do they respond. They've had a lot of field position so far. Not too many completed sets for either side, but it'll be who strikes first.
Yep.
Once you strike first, as we see the Cardinals send.
Oh, what's the ref? No, the ref has said a knock on. Well, I was just about to say that if Manurewa were able to go to get either a repeat or some points on the board, I think it would knock the confidence of the Punchev team having the ball in the possession, field possession. But obviously, commentators cursed there.
I've dished out a few of those in my time, and it's another one down on the receipts for me, so apologies, boys. I'll put my hand up for that one. As DJ kicks on the first.
On the first.
That's a good take by Fasavalu there, taking that one.
Do we count that as a completed set?
I think we do on that one.
I think we do. That's a kick.
There's a good little break there down that that left-hand side. Isakia taking that run.
That could be Punchev's first completed set. Bold move, but by the looks of things, they've practiced that before. Obviously didn't execute it well enough, but gives Manurewa the now good field position.
As we see Campbell Bourne taking that run and an offload too. I think second phase is going to be another part of this game that's really crucial at this age grade. Just as we see, and holding on too long there is the call from the referee. And Manurewa again, good field position, fresh set to start. Who's our first runner? That's the question.
That's it. Let's see what he does here.
Bit of a stumble into the line and a good tackle around the legs.
Nice. 3-man tackle there. They like to slow the ruck down, Punchev.
As Manurewa would go to this right-hand side, and again, good front on defence from the Pirates. 2 in the tackle. Slowing down their ruck speed. Crucial as Panapa takes the run. He bounces off DJ. Oh, Panapa still going down this right-hand side.
Nice.
And he's flirted with the touchline and stays in.
Panapa having a game and a half so far.
And there's the 13 for Manurewa. That's Koya taking that on.
If Manurewa can post some points here, will go a long way to their confidence because they haven't had the ball or the field possession. So
good legs tackle there on Campbell Bourne.
Oh, it's open. Oh, did he lose that? Oh, unfortunate.
It's play on there. It looked like a certain try, but the scramble from the Pirates, as we see no one putting their hand up.
Oh, unlucky. That was a certain try.
Who's our try saver there?
Javian Mataafa. Again, Javian is one we've been speaking about quite often lately. His attack, certainly his try saver right there.
We're getting a few points on fantasy for that try saver as we definitely see a good outside back carry there. And first 2 in the set have been really strong, 10+ meters on both.
And the kids don't get smaller as they shift the ball wider.
As they're deep on this right-hand side of the Pirates and they look to spring it and we see, flying out of the line. Poor McGlynn copped that one. Good
nice
hands on the right-hand side here, and they've got a ball. It's just the extra pass was not there. The idea was right, execution just not so much. We'll see what the referee's called here. It should be a scrum centre field.
Did he say that? Oh no, he didn't. I thought he had said Manurewa had touched the ball and it went out. But again, like you said, right idea, just the execution. I think that's been the theme of the game so far. Is everyone's knowing what's going on. It's just the execution of it. It's at half time. By the looks of it.
I think he might have accidentally called half-time. It is 25 halves if you are watching at home, so they've still got just over 6 minutes left in our first half. That's why we've got the match managers on the sideline to do the timekeeping for the referees.
Alofa come running on from the sideline there. No, you got the wrong time, ref. I think the ref wants a water break. I don't blame him. Been a back and forth affair so far, so... and it is very hot out there. We're lucky we're in the shade. And I'm not complaining. Yeah, I'm not complaining either. At least the sun's out today. Yesterday it started nice and fine, sun out, no wind. The wind picked up, sun went behind the clouds, and I was freezing all day down there. But we're stuck here, nice and warm. Nice and warm. Beautiful day today. It is. It's a day for it here as Manurewa almost coughed it up on the first tackle and a good little run. Back through the ruck. A little bit of lazy defence there from the Pirates, but they make sure they drive him back another couple of metres. As Campbell Bourne takes this one. He's been busy too, the front rower. He's taken a few carries. He's copped it a little bit, but he's still held his own, which is good. Rocking those nice, bright, colourful BSC pink skins on the legs. The bright pinks. And a good tackle again from Mataafa taking that one. 13 on 13, Mataafa on Koya. Rewa go down this right-hand side, flirting with a bit of touch line, and they're back through the ruck there, and it almost opened up there. Back coming through the middle for look for Panapa. Look for Panapa. Panapa's been the man that touched the ball every set, so... offside. Oh, no, I think he's pointing the wrong way. Yeah, I think he's the referee's pointed the wrong way. Yep, so that was the kick chase that was offside, called by the referee. There's a good little touch finder there from DJ Purcell. What's your thoughts when you're going for touch? Are you just wanting to get it out, or are you trying to go for meters? It's a bit different. I think when our boys this season, when we're playing in the OAR grade, we've tried to go for the nice spectacle long ones to get good meters, and doesn't find touch, and you turn around to defend again when you're trying to catch your breath. But I think if you can get at least that sort of 10 to 15 on the touch finder, as we have a 2-on-1 strip there. That's another big boy there. Bentley, Bachet, Chevalier. Bunchev deciding what to do here.
I think DJ's ready to tap and go. As Chevalier, oh, he's met front on. He's heading towards the sideline, and strong defense from the Marlins.
Number 3 there, that's Brock. No, that's not. That's Ross Allen. Homono Yupi.
Again, good line.
Great line.
That's Isaiah Teokata now taking that run. These edge back rowers for the Pirates have run nice lines back on that inside shoulder, as we see again. Here's our man. Oh, he's broken 1-2. He wanted that offload.
He was looking for that offload. Again, I like the way he's played. He's had played all options so far.
As DJ kicks and it's into space. What a kick that is.
What a take.
Chevalier scoring that try. And the boys love that one.
Yeah, the boys love that. I love it. I think the Penrith Panthers had started a theme of when they score tries, they jump on top of each other. So I think all the kids watching the Penrith Panthers have adopted that. But again, set up by Javian Mataafa. Well, we've said he's a kid to watch out for. If you can call him a kid, he's huge. But he's played nicely today. He's played all his options and obviously took the run there, and a nice kick crossfield from DJ. And Bryce Paleli taking it well.
I love that recognition there from DJ. He's just looked up, had a glance, seen everyone slid in, and he's got his winger unmarked on the outside. And the kick was on the money too.
Exactly.
That's a good little dot there.
I think the positive thing about that is just playing what he saw. You know, a lot of people would have saw that opportunity, and being a final would have maybe had tucked it or run it, or but for DJ with a lot of confidence to put that kick, and it was, like we said, on the money. Bryce didn't have to do too much but catch and dive. So what an awesome first try.
And the Pirates, with probably their third, fourth completed set of the day, score our opening try. As Regan Safaso taking this kick from the sideline. $20 back, 5 in from touch.
Oh,
it's a little wayward to the right there. He'll be disappointed, but the team won't be. They've got our first points on the board with halftime looming as well. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a confidence booster when you've got that lead going into halftime.
Exactly, especially for them having all the ball in field position. So I think just them getting the points on the board will go a long way for them to settling down. So it'll be interesting to see how they go for the next minute and a half. See if they can complete their set and get a good kick. But who knows? They've kicked on the first, so we never know what might happen.
And I don't think if you're the Marlins, you wouldn't be too disappointed either. On the stroke of halftime, you've been playing well. You're in the grind. You've got to come out of in that second half out of the blocks race, and I think they're waiting for a tee.
I think Manurewa can take a lot of it out of this first half. They haven't had all the ball. They haven't been in the right field position. They missed an opportunity of a try, so who knows? It could have been 6-4 going into the lead. But again, 4-0 behind is not too bad in a grand final.
As Manurewa will get us underway after Pointchef scored our first points of the day. And it's not a bad kickoff, taken on the full and off the back fence. Is he going to wind up? He's going straight at the second rowers. Oh, and a drop ball there.
This could be the opportunity Manurewa looking for if they can pack the scrum fast enough. Again, I don't know if the kids are aware of the time and what's going on, but it'll be interesting to see if they can pack the scrum and have a couple of goes at Pointchef's try line.
1 or 2 tackles possibly if they can pack the scrum fast.
If they're anything like my kids, they're not in a rush to do anything. So there it is.
And the ball wasn't fed in, and that will be half-time on both fields. But on field number 1, the Pointchef Pirates Revenge leading 4-0 over the Manurewa Marlins. We'll be back with some half-time trialists for you shortly. Welcome back to Cornwall Park. We're on field 1 here. We've got the Point Chef Pirates against the Manurewa Marlins in our under-13s youth grade grand final. The Pirates up 4-0. And what was a bit of a cagey first half, Francis, back and forth. Few drop balls from both sides. And as a coach, how would you want to just sort of G your boys up for the second half and just minimise the errors?
Yeah, I think, like we had spoken about earlier, the nerves had got the better of the boys. And that showed in a few mistakes at the start. But again, Point Chef lucky to score a beautiful try at the end there. Manurewa right there, just unlucky. It could have been an opportunity for them to go up, even though they didn't have all the ball. But yeah, definitely, I'll be telling the team just to settle our nerves down. And first half's out of the way. This is where it counts now.
Yes, and that man there who took the carry before this kick from DJ Purcell, which was right on the money for our first try of the game. Lovely play. That early kick is always a weapon to watch. If you can get it right there, bang on the spot.
I think a lot of credit's got to go to Bryce as well. Knowing that the ball's coming to you and the try line's right there and a player's coming, just taking that catch first and done his job well. So good work to Bryce Paleli.
And there was Javier Matafa, who has been a standout in our first half. He's been everywhere. Plenty of touches, plenty of tackles. We've got Mangi East against Manurewa in our under-14s grand final. As a low kickoff from DJ Purcell. It's an interesting one. You don't see the low ones.
People don't like the low ones these days, eh? I like doing the low ones if I'm going real short. Good defense here.
And again, it's been the two players that are key in this side, Matafa and Purcell in that tackle there. And they look to aim up on defense here. So that's Campbell Bourne taking that run.
Yeah,
And he's been busy as well. Him and Panapa taking plenty of carries for the side, relieving a lot of pressure.
Here's Panapa here. Again, I don't know how many carries this kid has.
Oh, and he's off. He's broken through one. And he's stopped by Matafa taking that as offside is the call there against the Pirates. And good strong start from Manurewa in the second half. They wanted to start like this and they've got just the rewards.
Here we go. They get a free piggyback if they can get it out. Yes, they do. That's in the 20 there. Manurewa got a good opportunity here, so if Manurewa can post some points, that'd be a massive confidence boost for them.
They will in a 25-out first tackle. Plenty of time to set something up. And Campbell Bourne goes again. Busy workload, good little offload. There's a big show and go, and he's almost through there. That was Junior Saul taking that run. As they spring it. Oh, the man who almost scored is Kia. A little bunched around the ruck here are the Marlins.
Bit unorganized at the moment, but held up there. That's Cordell Leovai, number 16.
Good scramble there from the Pirates, and I think this little breather will help them too, just able to set that line ever so slightly. But if you're Manurewa, you just want to find that space a bit more. A little bunched around the ruck. Dude's almost running into traffic.
Yeah, I don't want to put the mocker on, but I've seen a few times whenever there's been a stoppage in play and teams get more time to organize their attack, they end up making a mistake. I don't know what it is. I've seen it for yesterday and last week is when teams get that little bit of opportunity to set up a play or whatever, they end up making a mistake. Let's just hope that Manurewa get that organized and see if they can put some points on the board.
And that's Patelesio going off in the background there. He'll have to walk around the side. As Manurewa go down the left-hand side. Through the 14. Oh, he's almost there. Ever so close. That's Ezekiel taking that run. As the Pirates go left, Campbell Bourne.
That's Campbell Bourne who's been
big, strong, and I think he might have got that down.
He has. And that's a great reward for Campbell Bourne. Like we had said, he's been very heavily involved, him and Panapa. It's funny you say that because Panapa's got the hair and then Campbell Bourne's got the BSCs that are going on there. So I think that might be the theme today for Manurewa.
A few colours on the rainbow across both the teams. A few pink boots around there, but good work from Campbell Bourne. He was held upright for him and it almost looked like he wasn't going to get there. But he's just able to use his strength, just swivel around and slam that ball down. And 4 apiece, kick to come.
Manurewa here, this is how they coach would have asked him to start. And they started well. Point Chev, on the other hand, they D'd up very well and then they gave away a penalty and gave Manurewa that piggyback. So it'll be interesting to see how they go from this kickoff. He's taking this back. 25 meters. Must back his boot, so.
We'll see if he makes it coming from the goal kick yourself. You know all about the sideline ones.
Down here, it's unpredictable with the wind down here, so we'll see how we go.
And it's probably just held up in the wind, so it's locked up 4 apiece there. Pirates and the Marlins. Not long into our second half. And they've responded well, have Manurewa. A little bit of a piggyback on that last set. And they get the 4-pointer and it's locked up. And both teams will be pleased with how they've started. Pointchev disappointed with that penalty, but Manurewa definitely ecstatic with that try.
Definitely. Now we've got a game on our hands. Manurewa started off the way they wanted to. We'll see how Pointchev respond here. But by the looks of it, points are going to be very scarce. So I think if you can get an opportunity to put some points on the board, that will be the goal.
It's DJ Purcell to take our kickoff to get us underway again after Manurewa's response, 4 apiece. And that's a good kickoff, nice and deep. And they've got Campbell Bourne, the try scorer off the back fence. He's gone past one with ease, and he's almost at the 30-25.
Great carry.
Oh, he's on the 30, apologies, and they've started strong. First tackle. Oh, inside ball. And Isikir, he's been busy too. Almost got that 4-pointer in that first half, but
he nearly made that half break just before the try was scored as well. So, good bump off there.
And that's the other 13. Koya taking that run for the Marlins. Just short of the halfway line. Good work there from Pointchev though, slowing that ruck speed down, just able to set the line, get up, and
that's LeBron. LeBron Loya. Yeah, LeBron, it is too. That kid goes St. Paul's. Oh, great kick.
Oh, it's a bit of a wrong and bounce there, and it's going to hit the post pad, and that's a good kick.
Oh, nice.
There's a little bit of an ankle breaker there. But a good strong set there from Manurewa after points. You don't mind that?
You don't mind that. That's went the whole field basically. Trapped Pointchev in their own 10, so that's tackle 2. And on the 10-meter line there.
And it's going to be some tough carries here, and he's one that will give them a tough carry.
Oh. Did he fall awkwardly into that, or by the looks of things, fell awkwardly into it, so.
Yeah, I think he might have just got clipped around the head when he was falling down. Unfortunately, it's unlucky he had the legs chopped, and not good signs though for someone who's been one of the key influential players in this game.
Yeah, very instrumental in this game. I guess everything revolves around him at the moment through the middle. He definitely is a threat, and he's used all options. He's played the front runner, he's played the back door, and he's ran himself, and all 3 times besides that back door, he's gone through.
As the Marlins, whole team takes a knee just to catch their breath again.
Be a big loss if Javian goes off here. Again, like we said, seems to be fine.
He's up on his feet, which is a good sign. I think he's just going to a few bits of water. They'll check him out to see if he's all right, but doesn't look overly well.
Good sportsmanship there, coming across and saying, did the ref say he lost their ball?
So I think he's called a lost ball there. So scrum down, 20 out for the Marlins. Can they go back to back on this set? And Javian is still on the line. You can see him in the background there, getting ready to defend this one. Feed it into the Marlins, and they look to go left, and here's Panapa busy in the first half, and almost makes the break. Again, that's Matafa making that tackle, and
line in the ruck.
It's a little bit slow for the referee's liking there, and Marlins hot on attack.
Panapa looking threatening. He's been like that the whole game. He's made a couple of half breaks. He's been heavily involved.
And that's Isikir, and he's driven back. DJ Purcell in that tackle again. And here's Campbell Bourne, the try scorer for the Marlins, who gets another offload away. And again, coming in against the grain as DJ Purcell makes another tackle. He's been strong defensively for a halfback, and you don't get it too much nowadays.
Nah, you definitely don't. But I've also known him to play in the forwards as well. So he's played at lock a few times too. So I don't think defense is an issue for him.
As the second phase for the Marlins has been good.
Did he get it? What's the ref going to say?
I think he has scored it. That's Junior Sol taking that one. Big show and go, and he's been busy as well through the ruck. He's been crafty out of dummy half, and
look at him. He's not the biggest fella, but you can tell he's got a lot of heart. Very rewarding there for him to get a 4-pointer, and you watch the little show and go at the end here. He draws in and show and go, takes the dummy and goes himself. That's a typical hooker. Loves the show and go.
Anything close to that line.
Anything close to the line.
No one else is getting the ball but me.
If they can't go first, then the second option is to pass, but he gets the rewards there. Manurewa taking full advantage of that knock-on from Mataafa. They're going up 4-0 with the kick to come. Again, he's taking it back to the 20. He moved it up a little bit now.
I think we've got to change the kick. I think it's Caesar Panapa taking this
Panapa,
one.
Yes, it is. The blonde hair there.
And he's got left-footed this time, so he's going to give it a little bit of left to right hook, I think. Didn't have the wheat picks on that one. But the Marlins do lead 8 points to 4, and they'll be happy with that one. They've started the second half strong, and Point Chef's still stuck in first gear at the minute, but I don't feel like they'll be in first gear for too long.
Well, they got to do something different. I think for them at the moment, they're just giving Manurewa piggy banks out of their own half. Their defense has been good. Just comes down to piggy banks, and then that kick last one that Manurewa put in and trapped them down there. Then obviously they were able to force that error. So if Point Chef can get some back-to-back sets, I think they'll go a long way into equaling this game up.
As DJ Purcell gets us underway again, and he's got a good kick-off on him and finds the man Panapa, but here's another one who's been strong, Campbell Bourne.
Not the biggest prop, but he does go. He's got a motor on him, eh?
He's been busy, a lot of work, a few offloads. I think he's racked up at least 3 or 4 already.
A line break. I'd like to see how many carries he's had too.
Try to match all of that as well. And there's our other try scorer, Junior Sol, taking that one. It's DJ Purcell.
DJ, great tackle. Rushing out of the line. Makes a good read.
And there's Panapa down the right-hand side. He's got the ball in one hand and an offload. As the Marlins flirt down the right-hand side. He's got support on his right. Good scramble from the Pirates.
Gets them into Point Chef's half here. Junior Sol.
That's Kelly Tofa taking that run.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here if they end the set, where they end the set, and what they can do on defense.
We've got crossfield bomb. It's let bounce, and I think that's done favours for Point Chef. They'll have to be wary of the second phase.
Benji Marshall step. Oh, unlucky handover. They're still in good field. Oh no.
This might be the last here.
Well, they kicked on the 4th, did they?
And a little grubber. Good save from the fullback.
Again, Manurewa have done well in both sets after scoring points. They have kept Point Chef into the 10.
Bit of confusion who's running there, and it's near the sideline. There's Bachut Sally. And that's a good carry. Good, strong carry from the outside backs there. And that's what they'll need to do to help Point Chef. The forwards just rest a few as we see. Again, that's Mataafa right at the line. He's just digging in nice and deep.
And you don't know what he's going to do. Because he's got the ball in 2 hands, you don't know whether he's going to carry or whether he's going to run. So
he's picked up a bit of an injury here. Not sure if it's an ankle or a knee or he's got cramps.
I love the sportsmanship from Manurewa. They all come running in to check in on him.
Yeah, when I think it was Mataafa that was down before, or another one who was down. There was the centre from Manurewa, number 4, Fusikata, staying with the player. He didn't care about playing on. There was 12 on 12 on the line, and these boys are digging in deep, and we've got time off here from the referee. He's in a bit of agony. It's not looking the best, and
he did get up a little bit shaky there. The last time I think he had head contact, and this seems to be like a knee or an ankle or something. So.
And there's the Pirates contingent on the hill next to us. And there's a future Pirate in the making as well.
Oh, this will be a huge loss. Javian going off. Mataafa. Again, he's had a solid game so far. He's going to the line of 2 hands on the ball, keeping the defense guessing. And interesting to see who can go into that 13 position and see if they can do something similar.
It is busy work for the Pirates, and that's a good strong run. Left one in his wake. And a good offload too.
Nice.
And they want to spring it wide. Who's going to put their hand up?
Oh, great tackle. Oh, good read. I love it when a winger can make a good read and shut down the play.
And there's DJ Purcell floating down the left-hand side. And they've got good numbers, and it's...
I think if DJ Purcell can get himself more involved, I think he'll go a long way for Point Chev here. But on the other hand, you see Panapa getting his hands on the ball. You see Campbell Bourne getting his hands on the ball. I think all these boys are just putting their hands up for carries and getting Manurewa on the front foot.
I do feel like the early kick from Point Chev might be the one to just sort of turn everything around, you know, get the forwards back, backs turned, aim up defensively, and if you can keep them trapped inside that 30, 4 or 5 tackles, you'll be...
There's Panapa again.
Good position as Panapa makes a break, and he's still going, and he's dragged down eventually just over the halfway line. And he was held there, just held on around the leg.
And there's the other person there.
There's Campbell Bourne, and he's floating around, and it's a big bump off down the left-hand side. Does he have the gas? He does. And the swan dive to finish.
The big swan dive. What a run. What a break. Fushikata there. Again, just bumped off the first defender and was able to carry it through to the next. And then to finish it off, that big swan dive. There you go. Bumps off the first defender. Beats the second and third. Gets rid of the fourth. And this is where it tops it off. Finger in the air. And the swan dive.
I'll give him 10 out of 10 for that one. Gold medal in the Olympics.
I'll give him a 10 too. The way he looked at his defender and put his finger in there and then finished it off with that aerial. Great swan dive.
I don't think I've seen a no-look try either before. that's a new one for me.
I love it. I love the confidence that these kids have, especially when they're going over the try line. They haven't scored the try yet. They'll do all the theatrics before the ball's put down. So. Great run, great reward there for the number 4, Skata.
And the Pirates make it 12 points to 4. Kick to come. There's another change of kicker for the Marlins.
Oh, that looks a bit better. Oh, unlucky.
Just to the left of the post. The Marlins do have an 8-point lead, so 2 tries the margin. Pirates haven't had too much ball in the second half, and when they have, they've been struggling to get out of their own end, and I think it's the Marlins defence that's really trapped them in their own half, and they've done well defensively, but...
That's what I think as well. I think Point Chev have been defending the whole second half, but when they have got the ball, sort of like when Manurewa had the ball at the first half, they couldn't hold on to it, so if they can just get into the groove of things, who knows, anything's possible in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, but we saw that the other night when the Penrith Panthers played Parramatta.
Oh no, we won't talk about that game. 6 minutes to go, and then they blow a lead like that. But you know, anything's possible here. We've got 10 minutes to go in this game.
That's good work from the Pirates to slow down their ruck speed. And they'll need to get off the line and put a shot on, as we see Campbell Bourne again.
Again, this kid.
And he breaks through one. I think he's floated out to an edge now. It looks like he's...
And a head high. This is what's been happening. This is the common theme that's been happening for Manurewa. They'll score a try and then they'll get a piggy bank out of their half. They'll end up in Point Chev's half and then they'll see what they can organise from there. So it's been a common theme for the second half.
There's a wobbly touch finder. Floats onto field 2 where the Roosters are playing the Papakura Sea Eagles.
Nearly took out a official there.
There's the Marlins 40 out from the Pirates try line. Can they extend their lead? If you're the Pirates, I think line speed is going to be key here and just slowing down the ruck a little bit too. As someone who's also been busy is the number 14, Wayne Esekia takes a good carry over that 40-metre line. And the big fend.
What a fend.
10 on 10. Falanico Roberts.
Nico Roberts with a powerful fend there.
It's a good little run there from Levi taking that one. I think someone who's been a little bit busier in this second half has been the number 6, Jet Denton Woodhouse. He's had a few more touches and just dictated the pace of players. He goes again. The boot's gone out to try and get it free. Be very careful.
It's the hooker again with the show and go.
Oh, they're saying he's got it on the line. That's PJ Pinati Junior Sau getting his second. We'll see where he gets it down here. Now, again, just.
Oh. Ref seen something that we didn't see. Obviously, we can't see the line from here, so. Oh. I think it's a game of two halves for both teams. At the start, Manurewa finding it hard to hold the ball and complete sets. Point Chev, on the other hand, were able to complete a couple of sets and put some points on the board. Second half they've swapped roles. Another kicker.
I think this one looks like it's Jet Denton Woodhouse taking this kick. The younger brother of Ashton Denton Woodhouse, who has been a star coming up through the grades for SJ Shield and Dean Bell Cup, and does that have the legs?
Oh.
It's just off. So they're going up in fours of the Marlins, but it is 16 points to 4, 12 points the difference. Under 10 minutes left in our second half, and like you've said, Franz, tail of two halves. Manurewa, I think once they've started completing, they've points after the sets after points have been just killer for the Pirates.
I think, and I think that comes down to putting points on the board. They're able to get comfortable and get back into what they've been doing all year, and that's playing footy. I think at the start the nerves had got the better of both teams. Point Chev were able to put that 4-point on just before halftime. So
as DJ gets us underway again, and that's a good kickoff. Look at that, hit the grass and just go.
Could that be the momentum shift that they needed?
It might be. They've got a goal line drop out here. There's a bit of time wasting going on. The ball's gone back to the 30.
Feel sorry for the prop. He got left hanging at the back there to try catch that ball. I'd be having a few words to my halfback and why he didn't catch that.
Panapa to get us underway with the goal line dropout restart.
But Manurewa doing well here to take a few minutes, seconds off the clock here.
It's a wobbly one down the middle of the field. Do we have a prop to take it off the back fence?
No, we got a winger.
He's going it left and turnover on the first is.
And that's been the common theme for the Pirates in the second half. They've had the ball but been unable to put sets together. Just common mistakes. I think 4-point shift here, if they can just keep their composure. They're not out of the game. Anything's possible. It's 12 points. That's 2 converted tries. But on the other hand, Manurewa are doing really well.
They'll need to force a mistake here off the back of this scrum. Will the Pirates? And yeah, the referee's saying you've got to bind in. Scrum's always an issue. I know we had one in our during our season where we got penalised for not binding properly to the ref. And
I like that from the ref, how he just pushes the kid's head in the scrum. Your head's not in properly.
Panapa takes that run just over the 30. Not as busy in this half as he was in the first, but the touches he's had have been instrumental though.
Yes, definitely. I think there's a few boys here that could be potentially man of the match for Manurewa.
Marcel looks to fly out of the line, put a shot on, force an error. Done well to. It's a big 10 though from the referees. Almost got them back 15 there as an early kick. That'll stay in the field of play.
Good kick. If they can get a good tackle down here, look, can they trap him in the 10?
Sideline is where
they do.
So Talea is going.
And this is what we're talking about. This has been the theme for the second half. Is Manurewa have got good kicks into Point Chev's 10-metre line and being able to trap them in. And that's 90 metres. Point Chev have to go.
And that's a 3-man tackle there, really slowing down their ruck speed, and quick play the balls are what they'll need here. The Pirates. There's Campbell Bourne in that tackle, along with Quea. Big run, Pop. That's a good run. And you can hear the support after that one.
That will get the crowd going. Here we go, DJ.
And DJ's off, and he's gone wide. They've got numbers here. Oh. Good hands to reel it in, and he's not held, and he is held now.
I think if the execution was a little bit better, could have capitalized on that opportunity.
And it's last tackle. They need to offload the ball and keep it alive.
Was that a penalty?
I think offside is the call. And DJ wants to find touch immediately, ready to rock and roll. Under 5 minutes left in our second half. Well, the ball boy's got a bit of work to get that bouncing ball.
You've got to give it up to the ball boys from all grades. They do a good job of getting that ball back.
There was a bit of a struggle the other week when Waiheke were playing in the OAR final. They didn't want to give the ball back on this side of the ground. And even their ball boys were taking their time. Oh, blowing up Deluxe.
Is that a penalty?
I think lost ball is the call here. He was not happy with that one.
I think that's a massive call in the favor of Manurewa. Manurewa got 3 minutes here. If they can hold on and just do what they've been doing all second half.
Again, good front on tackle made by the front row, Chevalier.
This is the prime example of the results before this game don't matter. You know what I mean? You can come into any game second, third place, and it's who turns up on the day. That's the main thing. And today Manurewa have turned up, and well, they didn't turn up in the first half. They turned up when it counted, so they're two converted tries ahead, so it'll be a big task from here on out for Point Chev.
It will be, and they've got just over 2 minutes again. Campbell Bourne breaking the line. He's got an offload too, and again another one who's damaging down the left-hand side. As the hooter sounds, the footwork, and he's reeled in. And full-time blows, and it is the Manurewa Marlins Mayhem, your under 13 champions for our youth grand final in our first kickoff of the day. 16 points to 4. Francis, what a game we had here.
Definitely, what a game. Like we had spoken about, Point Chev being unbeaten all year. Manurewa getting the opportunity to play in the final and making the most of that opportunity. Look at all the fans and families and friends coming out to support. What a day. You know, great game. Obviously not the start that we wanted in regards to... it looks like Te Aratu won in the background there too. But yeah, what a game. Obviously, Point Chev unlucky there. Congratulations to Manurewa Marlins on the win. Who's your player of the day? There's a couple there that went real well.
I'd have to go with Campbell Bourne. I think just in that second half, he went up a gear and took sort of the game by the scruff of the neck and try, assist, offloads galore. And the Marlins, they get there in the end. Marlins Mayhem.
Mayhem.
And it'll be Mayhem after when they're celebrating.
With some fizzy drinks and lollies.
That is our first game. Pirates, Marlins, 16 points to 4 to the Marlins in our under-13s game. We've got our under-14s next. Mangere East Hawks boys versus Marlins Gold. We'll be back with you for that game at 12 p.m. So make sure you stick around. If not, come down, enjoy the sun. It's not too cold out, so make sure you bring a chair, park up on the hill and watch some good footy.